Welcome home to USA Global TV.
Royal breaking news from London this hour with USA Global TV and Radio. I'm Helena CHARD.
And I'm Ian Pelham-Turner. So, Helena, it's really extraordinary news. What's been going on?
Beginning with Prince Andrew's new £1 million role has been revealed. So Prince Andrew's found his way to earn some millions, it seems, and there's been a lot of talk about the upkeep of his beloved Royal Lodge. But it seems Pitch at the Palace that we knew about, he seems to have gone into business with a Dutch company called Startup Boot Camp, and worth billions, this organisation. And obviously he's essentially selling off the networks he created under Pitch at Palace. People engaged in this because they wanted to help entrepreneurs and also bring money into the UK, an initiative, a public initiative, government initiative. And now, seemingly, it could be like Prince Andrew's investment vehicle. But it's interesting that this has come up. It makes sense that King Charles is obviously not covering any of his costs. And we have to remember that he does have to earn a living if he is going to stay in the very large, dilapidated Royal Lodge. Over to Ian for his thoughts.
Well, excuse me for laughing, because I think the reality is that with something like this, first off, a 30-bedroom mansion for presumably just a few people is rather extraordinary and exorbitant at the same time. How has he managed to keep in this? I don't think for 1 second that the royal family have not been feeding him some sort of money from somewhere, but who knows? It's all kept quiet. Everybody is hush-hush on this entire thing. What do I think personally? I think his involvement with Pitch to the Palace was a very, very good thing, I have to admit. And I think the reality is that with what he's doing right now, if he can be using his contacts, and that's really what, as I assume that's happening at the moment, if he can be using his contacts and his little black book to actually support British industries, especially short and medium term enterprises, SMEs, then reality is that that's all good for Britain. So I would give him 6 out of 10 for trying on something like this.
I think I agree to a certain extent. I think there's just that. It's a fine line, isn't it? I think that's what the situation is. And I think it's, if it does benefit people and it does benefit the UK, but whether it will benefit the UK, obviously this is a European initiative. So we will have to see what happens. I had heard that he was doing his own gardening, but I don't think that really is the case. He's got a huge garden to keep, and no, that would be beneath him. But anyway, so we will see what happens. I think at the moment he's been sort of held to account, and there's much going on. But Pitch at the Palace was a great success. So from me, Helena CHARD.
And for me, Ian Pelham-Turner, back to American Studio, USA Global TV and Radio.
Thank you, viewers and listeners of USA Global TV and Radio, for joining us today. We're honoured to have your time and attention as part of our global community. At USA Global TV and Radio, we believe in the power of authentic conversations, meaningful connections, and creating a world of possibilities together. Want to be part of something bigger? Join our team of elevated listeners at usaglobaltv.com, a space where your voice matters and your ability to listen transforms relationships. Stay connected with us across all our platforms for thought-provoking discussions, expert insights, and empowering stories. Subscribe to our channels at youtube.com/c/usaglobaltv. Follow us on social media and explore the endless opportunities we're creating for growth, learning, and inspiration. Together, we're not just broadcasting, we're building bridges and changing lives one conversation at a time. For inquiries, contact us at info@usaglobaltv.com. Music by Johnny Dies. Produced by Executive Producer and Director Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck. Voiceover by Mike Porter. Creative Direction by Paul Garcia. All rights reserved. Copyright 2025. Visit usaglobaltv.com to view our full terms and conditions.